Oh yes, we have entered the realm of Tron with these vapes. Oh yeah. What is up, YouTube and vapors alike? I am Nick.
And I am Dakota.
And this is VRT. Tonight we are hearing some booms. Coming from...
that was.
I don't know. There's a lot of booming going on outside. So if you hear a boom in the video at some point, I don't think we will, but I mean if you hear something at some point,
probably just
that's coming from outside. We have no idea what the fuck it is. But anyway,
another meth lab exploding or something.
Tonight we're going to be talking about the Limitless fucking Pulse. And it is a collaboration between Plyrock and Limitless. So that's what this thing is. And as you can see, it does kind of resemble like a futuristic little stick pod system device. Little vape thing. It's interesting. It looks really kick-ass in the dark.
Alright, so this is going to be available at www.limitlessmodco.com for $30, and you can get a 3-pack of the refillable pods for $15.
Okay, so right now we are going to take you up close and personal with this and show you all its features, the box, everything like that, show you the different colors up close. Let's go ahead and do that right now.
Alrighty, so here we have the Limitless Pulse by Limitless and Plyrock. This is the packaging. This is one of the options of the packaging that this thing comes in. It comes with 2 different kinds of packaging. This is the one they sent us though. Got that sleek red on the outside. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, and you're gonna open up the box and poof, you got this dapper as shit style presentation. I think this looks very professional and very sleek for what it is. I rather enjoy that. So here you have got the Limitless Plyrock, and this is your supply box. So what this comes with is 1 unit, as you can see here. It's got 2 refillable pods, 1 which is installed and 1 which is in this box. And then in the box you have got your 1 micro USB charging cable. It's this really cool white cable. And then you've got your 1 refillable pod. Now these pods hold 1 mil of liquid. The device itself is an 8-watt, 380 milliamp hour internal battery, which is micro USB chargeable, as you can see right here on the side, you know, per the micro USB charger that comes with it. And really quick, I'm going to jump in and show you how to fill these pods. Alrighty, so here we have the 3-pack of refillable pods for the Limitless Pulse. I've already got one pulled out here, and I'm going to show you how to refill these. It comes in this, you know, packaging. You're gonna have to take it out of here. Obviously, it just comes out like that. And you got your little rubber gasket right there. So we're gonna go ahead and take the caps off. Comes with these little rubber stopper caps, or cap rather, on. And you're gonna take off this little black mouthpiece right here. It's a little bit tough to get off of there sometimes. Just kinda gotta wiggle it around a little bit, and boom, just like that. So it does have this extra top piece. Just want to throw that in there. So the first thing we're going to do is peel off this little rubber fill cap, is what I'm going to call it. And that just pulls off like that. I like to take it all the way off because if you don't, there's not going to be any way for the air to escape, and you're going to have an overflow on your hands. It's messy. They suggest using a syringe style thing to fill this. I personally, if I take both of these off, I have no trouble filling it with a dropper or a unicorn bottle. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill it with a unicorn bottle. And the juice I'm going to be filling this with is the Cassandra Key Lime from 50 Shades of Custard. Thank you so much, Shane, for sending this our way. We are vaping the absolute living hell out of this. I'm going to suggest, you know, taking this up to an 18 or 24. Personally, I don't mind the 3 milligram, so I'm just going to fill it with 3. But like I said, all you're going to do is take the tip of the dropper. It's got a little bit of juice already going in there. Put it into one of the sides and squeeze away. And as you can see, it is filling right up. No problems, no leaking. Pretty much, you know, hassle-free. And then your little rubber cap just sits right back on top. And then your mouthpiece sits right back on the top and clicks into place. And that is how you fill up the Limitless Pulse Mod pod.
That was the up close of the Limitless Pulse collaboration between them and Plyrock. Let's go into some pros.
All right, so pros for this device. We have got micro USB charging.
Badass.
That is a fucking pro in my book, and the reason I say that is because you're not dealing with a custom charger that if you lose or you break, you have to go buy another one. Pretty much everybody has got access to a micro USB charger, despite the fact that this comes with one. If you lose that, you've got another USB somewhere, or you can just run down to the gas station and pick one up. It's not like you gotta get on their website and buy another freaking charger. That's a pro. So another pro that we have here are these bitchin' refillable pods that you saw in the close-up that I showed you how to fill. This is a pro because
Kind of what that looks like.
if the company, you know, if let's say Fix or Juul makes a flavor that you don't like, you're not going to be able to use it because you don't like the flavors. With this, you control the flavor, you control the nicotine strength. That is bad freaking ass, you guys. I wish more companies would do this with their products. I've only seen a couple.
So we don't have to vape what they give us only. Right now, inside of mine, I'm vaping a combination of this this house juice from a local brick and mortar. It's a tobacco blend, 24 milligram, and I do have it mixed with the Kentucky Sin by Villainous Vapor Co. And those two together give me a nice little rise on the nicotine, and
rise.
I can choose it. That's good. I like that.
And I'm currently using the punch box from Limitless that they sent to us. It's a 3 milligram. It's the best fruit punch flavor.
Yeah,
I've
and
had. Refillable pods, guys. That's a pro. That is definitely a pro. The light feature. That is another pro in my book because as you can see, you've got 7 different color options here. So if you and your friends are hanging out at your house, each of you have one of these, you can set yours to a certain color to tell the difference apart. Or, you know, if you want it to look, you know, let's say you're the bad guy in Tron, you do red. But if you're the good guy, you do blue. And just stuff like that. That, you know, that aesthetic makes it pretty cool in my opinion. And just the way it's designed and whatnot, that's another badass pro to me.
And it's easy to go through those colors too.
Yeah,
you're just clicking that top button.
You don't want to click it too fast or you'll turn it off, but you just give it a good click every other second.
He does that.
I do
He has
that
trouble
all the time.
He has trouble with this thing quite a bit.
I'm very...
Well, he's hearing booms
finicky.
too.
Yes, yes. Sturdy manufacturing is my last pro for this. This thing is sturdy as hell. Really good feel to it. Really good manufacturing. It doesn't feel cheap. It's not rattly in any way. That click was my rings, by the way, in case you guys think I'm lying. That was that. It's really, you know, sturdy feeling all the way up to this little cap that you get on the refillable pod. That just feels like cheap plastic, but this is a metal and plastic.
Yeah, it does have it has a durable feel to it, and I like how that feels.
And just the ergonomics of it, and it's not necessarily that it's ergonomic, but I can't get over that shape, you guys. That's sick. So
also another thing that's really cool about this mod, which you saw in the up close portion, was not only the lights but the design, the nice little slanted down bottom, and then on the back. On the opposite side where it says Plyrock, it does say Limitless in cursive. I really like how you guys threw your logo on that. It is a classy look for this thing. So it's kind of like the cigar of, in my opinion, it's like a futuristic fucking cigar Tron style thing.
It's
like you could look at this as a classy looking thing, or you could look at this as a futuristic toy type of thing. It's up to you, but I think I like the way it looks from the back end. It just kind of reminds me of that classy cigar style pod. Just the way Limitless. I'm probably talking out my ass here. I feel that way. I think it looks pretty fucking dope. It's dapper as shit.
It's a really, like, you know, classy take on closed system, or not closed system, but pod system devices. This is a really dapper and classy take on that. So.
And guys, cons. This has got to be said. Dakota actually contacted Limitless. You contacted them, and you said that you were getting spit back.
Yep.
Now, they said back to you, you guys said to him that you're not drawing it right.
Something along the lines of it's the way that you hit it, yes.
I don't know how else to draw it. I'm getting the spit back too. It might be... Also, another thing is, one thing I want to take in consideration, it just might be those pods, those fillable pods you guys sent us, the way those were designed on that assembly line. Maybe that might be the issue here, but it's got to be mentioned. I'm getting spit back too. I'm not, but then again, you know, I'm not using thicker liquid. I'm not using the punch box. I use the punch box in mine, and then I switch to you know, the Kentucky Sin mixed with a very high PG juice to get more of a nicotine buzz. It is coming across as spitty. Now, does it ruin the experience for me? Not at all, because this is still a contender with the best of them. You know, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you because there is spit back that this is. I'm not gonna recommend that. I'm just not gonna recommend it to anybody. No, fuck no. I'm not gonna say that. This is good. It's just we're getting a little bit of spit back.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be fucking honest with you guys. I mean, I'm not getting consistency with no spit back. I'm getting more consistency with the spit back. Now, it's not every hit. Like what you say, like every 3 hits?
3 to 5.
Yeah, so that's not bad. It's not a bad con. It's just, I gotta say it's there. So the other con that we have with it is the cotton break-in time. There is kind of a little bit of a funky flavor with it at first, but after you get past that, it tastes good. So this does make your liquid taste the way it should. So you guys do have a good coil system in this. And, of course, as good as pod systems are probably going to get, you know. There was another device that we reviewed, the Fix. They had probably, maybe, they could have the best just because they're using a ceramic coil. And that does step up the game a little bit. But you guys are just using cotton and wire. And I think you guys have a damn good taste. If you're going to put 100% VG in these things... You know, you might get a little bit of a dry hit, but, you know, I would just recommend 60-40 to a 70-30.
Yeah, 70-30 probably is going to be your best bet.
Cotton break-in time is expected on most of these little things. You're not going to get very many of these devices that have instant break-in time. So, Limitless overall... you know, I'm not a huge fan of the pod system devices. I mean, they do serve a purpose in my life for what they do serve that purpose for, which is at work. I can get a quick fix, or, you know, nicotine surge, and then I'm done. I think, you know, as far as this goes and where you guys are sitting, you guys are at the top. You know, if you're not number one, you're definitely around number one as far as these things go. I will definitely say there are a couple of other ones that I do enjoy just a little bit more, but for different reasons. But as far as the aesthetics go for this little stick device, you guys have definitely got the best. You know, it looks like a little Tron toy. So I mean, you know, the fact that you can change the colors, like we mentioned in the pros, this is just, I think it's pretty dapper. You know, the Limitless logo on the back, I think, is really kick-ass. It's kind of like the cigar of, you know, it's like the classy cigar of the pod system devices. It's built firm. It has the micro USB charger, lights up different colors for you, especially when you draw. So you guys did a good job. The only thing we can say that we really had a problem with this thing was the spitback. You know,
Yeah.
vapor production is not quite as good as maybe the Bow 1. The little French one we got, that happens to be one of my favorites. But as far as aesthetics go and you know, versatility for what you could double this thing
Just
as,
sleekness,
for looks and everything, this thing beats everything. It really does. It's attractive. It's built well. It definitely goes in the pocket. It's safer in your pocket than any of the other ones. I haven't tested this thing with water, but I know if I drop this, it's not going to break. And that's definitely a big pro. Those are our closing thoughts. And if you guys found this video helpful and we might have steered you in the direction of Limitless and Plyrock and you want to buy one of these things and have a nice little Tron experience, hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it to get notifications for every time we do these videos. And also remember on Instagram, we're almost to 5,000 and we've had like a little bit of a dip up and down with that, but don't worry about it. A little bit of fluctuation. So go ahead and go to Instagram, follow us on Instagram, support us on there, support the VRT family. I feel like I want to say that, everyone who watches our videos and has been patient with us on our uploads, you're part of the family. We're all a vaping family here. So support us on Instagram, support us on YouTube. Definitely, we're going to be pushing out more content for you guys.
And remember, there are a million ways to quit smoking, but vaping is
dapper as shit. We'll see you next time. I'll do green.
God, you can't click it too. What the fuck was that?